This is Tanks Vlog, March 8th, 2018, wrapping up the day in sports. As the snow fell at a high rate, the Yankees and Mets played down in spring training. Mets showed some good signs early. Good start for Zach Wheeler. But Rafael Montero in mid-season form, as the Yankees scored 10 runs in the final 2 innings. I actually find this a good sign. I hope. Maybe this means Rafael Montero will finally be gone. Please, please do not bring Rafael Montero up north. I got my opening day ticket, and I promise you this: I will boo Rafael Montero loudly. Do not bring Rafael Montero up to New York at any point this year. If he has no options, release him. I guarantee you, he clears waivers because he is Rafael Montero. With the week coming to its close, we've overcome Hump Day, and now the championship week, the focus shifts from the tiny schools to the bigger conferences and teams on the bubble. Notre Dame, with a big comeback against Virginia Tech, made a good case to be in the NCAA tournament. If they play Duke tough today on Thursday, maybe they'll put the Irish in the tournament. If they beat Duke, chances are they will be in the tournament. Meanwhile, Oklahoma, where your season goes down the drain. You've lost 8 of 10 and lost to Oklahoma State, and your tournament hopes are gone. Oklahoma, your bubble surely burst. Your season was once promising, but now it's time for the NIT. In conference tournaments that were decided on Wednesday, Bucknell won the Patriot. NBA, it was the Jazz hitting the right notes in Indianapolis for a 104-84 win. The Toronto Raptors became the first team to officially clinch a playoff spot, rallying to beat the Pistons in overtime 121-119, with DeMar DeRozan doing just the absolute nastiest facial on Anthony Tolliver for the winning dunk, and won with the final seconds left. It was the Bulls beating the Grizzlies 119-110 in a battle of teams for lottery position. The Rockets continue to red glare, winning their 17th in a row, beating the Bucks 110-99. The Pelicans, almost as hot, 10 in a row, beat the Kings 114-101. The Lakers edged the Magic 108-107. The Cavaliers.
Why, this little girl loves
the Cavaliers held off a big challenge by the Nuggets to win 113-108 in the Mile High City. In the NHL, light night games tonight. It was the Flames burning the Sabres 5-1. The Penguins clipped the Flyers and are now first place in the Metropolitan Division. You know, the division names in the NHL have always confounded me. The Atlantic Division, the Metropolitan Division is what the Atlantic Division was, but the Atlantic Division became what the Northeast Division was. Thank you, Gary Bettman. It's like the NHL fans, or like the Bundy children on Married with Children. Whenever like something happened, they all went, "Thanks, Dad." Whenever there was a big letdown, all NHL fans always look at Gary Bettman and go, "Thanks, Gary." Penguins beat the Flyers 5-2 and are now in first place in the Metropolitan Division. The Coyotes beat the Canucks 2-1 in a battle of teams going nowhere. We have our 3 stars. It's DeMar DeRozan, who had that just absolute big game against the Pistons, and that big dunk over Anthony Tolliver. I mean, it's bad enough to be put on a poster, but to foul, give up the and one, and to be the game-winning shot, poor Anthony Tolliver. The only person who's happy about that, more happy than DeMar DeRozan, is Wesley Johnson. Because now he's the one that's the most embarrassed NBA player of the week. LeBron James went 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists. And Connor Sherry had 2 goals in the Penguins' win in Philadelphia. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Dick Allen, a player who should definitely get more Hall of Fame consideration than he has gotten. He was a slugging outfielder for the Phillies, went on to the White Sox, won an MVP in the 70s, and he was always an all-star. Big power hitter, big power numbers, but he just never has gotten the love for the Hall of Fame that he has deserved. And we take a look back to 1971, the fight of the century, where Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali in a unanimous decision in a fight that lived up to and beyond the hype, and is considered by many boxing experts to be one of, if not the greatest fight of all time. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And if you haven't got a chance yet, go to iTunes or SoundCloud and listen to this week's Allow Me to Be Frank 2-parter about the 1986 Mets. So go check out Allow Me to Be Frank and have a nice day.